Okay. Hello everyone. Nice to meet you, everyone. I'm the Witthawin Sripheanpol. I'm now an AI researcher at the Chulalongkorn Mahavidya, yes, Chulalongkorn University at the AI Field. And now, in this session, we will speak about the multimodal and the large language model. How can we choose the model? What between LM or the multimodal? Say okay, say yes. I'm not sure about. Okay, in the first, I think everyone can see the ChatGPT. In the 2023, so we have the ChatGPT after we develop on the GPT-3 to the ChatGPT platform. We build the LM process to the chat like the generative, but now um, why is not good? Sorry. Okay. From the LM, we can have the question answering just like the what's your name, and it can talk or answer you just like the question on the answering. Well, okay, my name is No, and I'm very from the how do I know? But from now, and from the history, LM history, traditional NLP from the NCAM or the virtuous and evolution to the deep learning, just like the IN or LSTM and attention mechanism. I think everyone can in the research field can see the attention or unit paper and its evolution to the transformer model, just like the birds or GPT and evolve to GPT-3. And in this present, we have the ChatGPT and GPT-4, GPT-4o. We have the next step on just like the Gemini, DeepSeek, just like on the open source model. And every model have the founder just like the transformer foundation have the encoder that can encode from the text base to the vectorized and vectorized that can find what how about information in the text or the NLP. And then you have the decoder that can generate or predict next word, next token that can generate what what question, and it can answer just like the generative AI. And it can collage when you can scale up the transformer block, like we have the attention multi-head and focus to the feed forward, and we scale this. We can scale this transformer block, and now we use evolution from the decoder only. In the transformer decoder only is in the further foundation of the LM in the presence like the GPT, uh, Gemini, or the open source large language model. But now, in the ChatGPT have evolution from the LM, and it have the some some feature that's interest, just like the search engine that LM can search to the internet and reasonings. It can generate what about this question, and it can finding what the purpose of the question, or it can by the listening. Okay, okay. In English question, what of your purpose, what of your objective, what is can find or the 1 point to 2 point 4 points, or in the in the in the in the below top, you can generate image from the ChatGPT and surprise me brainstorm or analysis in image that can have the listening model. What about the create image? It can ask, you can ask from the your question, and it can generate to your image. How can it solve this problem? Okay, from the operations, we have a LM. You can ask him with your question or the text base, and but now you can add the image input, and you can generate what your output. This process has like the vision language model that you can input from the text and image, and you can answer on the text based already. Sure, but if you add your sounds, just like from you can add the text and you have add the image input, but now you can add multi objective just like sound or the space to the LM, and LM can can answer what your sound is like, or you can use LM like the spatial text or anything about just like a voice assistant. This is process lifestyle and the model that evolution from the LM that can got the one input like text based to the output text based. But now we can add the input text based, image text based, and the voice text based, and evolve to next step. Go to next step. We now we have the any model, any model that like on the multimodal. We can add the text, image, speech, and generate to text, image, and speech too. That's right. Okay, but how LN understand a multi agent or multi objects? Okay, initially we have the image, speech, and video. Okay, from the image and speech video, you can use the model to convert object to the text based. That's like the image captioning or the speech recognition or video captioning to find the describe of this object, and this object can attribute the LM visual prompt or your question. You can use the question answering virtual VQA or the speech QA. So and it can LM can ask you, oh hello, this is multimodal. So and now in the first generation of the multimodal, you have the image with the model like image captioning to translate from the image to the text, and speech to speech recognition or ASR to transcribe from the speech to text based, video to with the video captioning to and add to the LM. This is first generation of multimodal. And now we have the paper multimodal language model. In this paper is the focus on the how can we add the open source model like the image encoder, like the image captioning, audio encoder, video encoder to the LM. That LM you can find for on the open source model and image encoder, and we have the generate output like the image, video, and audio in the diffusion base. So in the open model, you can find it on the Hugging Face too, on the GitHub too, and you can plug it together. Yeah. In the LM, yes, you can find like the open source model like function Berta in the Thai base or the Typhoon tool, and we have the Open Thai GPT tool. Yeah. But how can we plug between encoder object and the LM? So we can use the some projection model from between encoder process and the LM process. That projection have meaning just like the linear model or the neural network, so that you can pass by the vision encoder. What about your shape on your model? That projection can process from your shape of output vision encoder to the input large language model, and large language model can have the feature like the language instruction or the prompt, just like question answering. And if you have add your vision encoder, is will evolution from the LM to the vision language model too. This is the paper from the Rama. Yes, oh no, sorry. in this paper from the Lava. Lava is a paper from your Meta company that you have the vision encoder like the CRIP model and use face model as a CRIP and pass through model as protection that pass video vision encoder shape to the image encoder onto language model and pass to VQA that like that, and we can fine tune. Yes, we have the 3 step on the VQA or the multimodal as the she step on she step in step line we have the encoder, step 2 we have the projection, and step 3 we have the LM. So in this problem of the problems the finding from the researcher in the encoder we in this paper it is select from the phase the encoder and fine tune on the projection and fine tune from the LM. In this remark he success from the 2 step like the phase encoder and phase LM and train only projection, and step 2 after it had bottlenecks it's train projection and LLM2. But if you have some GPU so much more than the Lava, you can finding on the Apollo space like in the first step you face encoder and LLM and fine tune only projection, and the training step 2 you train encoder and projection, and 3 step you train only the projection and LM that can make the best score from the guideline of the upload paper that you can go to reference this paper too. Okay, and now we have the Quen 2 VL, Quen.5 VL. Quen.5 VL we have the vision language model that evolution from the LM and they have the vision encoder. Vision encoder that got the image encoder and the video encoder too, and it can use the decoder only on the transformer base that use. This is open source model that you can use it too. In the Quen 2.5 we have 3 steps on the training, like the step 1 and the pre-train only the image questioning. Yes, and step 2 is use the multimodal, and step 3 have a long context too. And we have the Quen 2 audio that pre-train from the audio encoder and pass to the Quen LM. That's audio encoder that got from the open source model, and Quen LM like the LM based model too, same. Yes, and now in the NU2NA model we have the deep seek model has a model the GenAspo, so that you can input from the multi object like the encoder and with the text tokenizers, and it can generate next output what tokens about the auto-recursive auto-recursive can output from the image decoder to audio decoder to and the video decoder to the same. So this is the last model that you can generate from the text base or the image base or the audio base like this. And how about the lag? If you using the LM, you can develop visual lag model or the multi lag, just like this. This is the lag process that you have the 2 process on the collection data from the text. You can use the text embedding for send the text to the vector and collection to the vector DB. If you want to query them, you ask him with the text embedding, and it can finding with the similar search, and it use the LM to generate from the query to the next step. But now we have the multimodal. You can add the multimodal like the user like the multi-embedding for encode from the multi-object like space, video, or the image to the vector database, and you can add with your question to the query. I want this word with your image, and from this input or query, it can vectorize with the multi-embedding the same model to the similar search and query them from the vector DB, and from a multi-language model, it can talk to, okay, sure, this is your merge with your image too, the same. Okay, if you interest on the multimodal like visual, what should we select from the what should we select the multi encoder? You can use a visual document like benchmark this model. In the first, we have the business AI or the Cochrane tool. Okay. And in question that you have your problem, you have problem with your input multi, like the image, videos, or text, that you use the multimodal. But if not, you have the same input like the text based, or you can use LM, or you can call API like CVT, Gemini, or your model on the base log or the database based on any model that you can use the LM, or use the API base. But now, if you want to fine tune the multimodal, you have many GPU and many costs for them. That's if you have the researcher tool. And if you want, you need to try agentic AI. We can see next time. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much.